Testing, testing, testing. Hello, can y'all see me? Testing. I'm trying out StreamYard for the first time, so I'm trying to figure it out. Hello, can y'all see me? Testing. I'm trying out StreamYard for the first time, so I'm trying to figure it out. Let me switch back over to StreamYard here. Hello, can y'all see me? Testing. Getting a serious delay. StreamYard for the first time, so I'm trying to figure it out. Craig Charlton, how are you? Silver Surfer, how you been? True Blue, hello. Beautiful Arizona, one of my favorite states. I am live. Okay, good. Tawana, how are you? Okay, we got Caitlin in here. Hello. Wicked Widow, hello. How are you? Okay, so I think I figured out how to make this work. How's everybody been? Everybody doing good out there? It's still pretty warm here in Texas, I guarantee. I guess since we made this work, we can talk a little bit about the Arizona trip. Yes, go keto and beer. Heck yeah. Savannah, how are you? I'm doing good. I'm trying to figure out StreamYard so I can go live again since I can't do it on my phone yet because I need 1,000 subs. What's cooking? I think I'm gonna do burgers tonight. I'm not sure yet. I'm back from vacation. I'm back in the great hot state of Texas. It was 101 yesterday. I think only 98 today, so that's good. We had a good time on that trip. It was very nice. It's good to get up in the mountains and get some relaxation time. I try to film a little bit for y'all as much as I could and still have a vacation. So it was a good time. Let's see, Virginia, how are you doing? When's Biggie rolling in? I believe in about 10 days. Oh, thank you, Caitlin. I'm glad you enjoy the videos. It was a good time. It was nice to get up in the altitude and get some cooler weather, I guarantee. We stayed around the Dillon Lake area, actually in Silverthorne. And temperatures during the day would get up in the 70s, 80s, and then at night back in the 50s. So it was great to have a sweater on and enjoy that weather. Try to show y'all some cool food stuff, what I could, and hope you guys enjoyed that. I really like, one of my favorite parts was the South Park because I totally wasn't expecting to go there. Just drove south from Dillon Lake and ended up in the area of South Park and Fairplay, and I discovered that and said, hey, let's go check that out. It looks interesting. So we did. It was a lot of fun. Camo Dave, how are you, Camo Dave? B. Athens, I see the fleur-de-lis clock on the wall. I am home. I made it home. I've actually been home for about a week. My videos are usually about a week delayed, so there's still maybe one more coming out from that series on the road, but it was a lot of fun. Chef the Woo, yes, it was good to have some Adam the Woo type experience there. If you watch that video I did with, I went and met Eric Farmer. I've been friends with him for a long time with my old channel. We used to comment on Adam the Woo videos way back when I first came across Dave, matter of fact. The way I found Dave's channel was looking up Adam the Woo. And the way I found Adam the Woo, I was in, what's that area, Pigeon Forge, and I was looking up some stuff to do, and Adam the Woo popped up. That's how I discovered Adam the Woo. But it was fun to do. I like doing those traveling videos. They're a lot of fun, getting out and seeing stuff. I always try to show y'all some food stuff while I'm out on the road. Sharon B, how are you? Haven't seen you in a long time. Thumbs up, Wicked Widow. Jet Petty, hey, how are you? I know you told me you were heading to Colorado soon, so I hope you enjoy the weather. It's really nice this time of year, really nice. But the day I met Eric Farmer was a really fun day because we stumbled on that merry-go-round, whatever you call it, and I did not know it existed. So we got there, and it was just a perfect out of the woo time moment, you know. So finding an amusement ride in the middle of nowhere, because that was up in Netherlands. That's how you say it, Netherlands, and it's kind of west of kind of northwest of Denver, closer to I'm trying to think of the name of the town there. But anyway, it's up in the mountains, so good times. Savannah loves the travel vids. I love doing them. That's one of my favorite things to do. I'm thinking in the future, next year. Hey, Bradley, how are you? You love the museums, Tawana? I do too. That one I went to was a lot of fun. It was a lot more than I expected. It was huge. Aunt B told you, be cool. I will. Mrs. ain't home yet. I think she's grocery shopping. She called me earlier and said she accidentally bought a new bed today on Wayfair. I said, you accidentally bought a new bed? So we'll see. I guess it's something I got to pay for. Anyway, the day I met Eric was a lot of fun. The day we went down to Fair Play was a lot of fun. That food trailer I showed y'all was absolutely delicious. It was one of the best burgers I ever had. I was blown away at how good the quality was. And the guy, he hand patted the meat, so it wasn't a preformed patty. It was actually fresh ground, really good beef, and tons of mushrooms and Swiss. It was delicious. Jerry, how are you? Good to see you. B. Athens, how are you? Corn on the cob. All right, good deal. My wife, Mrs. Chef, she wants to do elotes sometime this week, so she bought some fresh corn. So we'll have to do a video on that sometime. I'm getting back in my really busy season at work, so I don't have a ton of time anymore. Summertime is my slowest time, so that's a good time to hang out and have a good time. We got Tally Girl in here. If I missed you, I'm sorry. I'm trying to learn how to use StreamYard for the first time. If you guys haven't checked out Jerry's solo adventures, he does some pretty cool stuff too. Check him out. They have food truck competition here in June every year. You're up in the Wichita area, right? Jilly says, Chef, I've lately been using the expression shall y'all, but probably not accurately. It's just shall y'all. And some other terminology I use sometimes is nah, yeah. It's just throwing a little something extra in there. Sandra says, when is your album coming out? I'm working on this really cool album right now. We just finished what the album is and I'll post stuff on here once we get it done. But the album is about, we're taking all of our favorite albums from the 90s and we're doing the missing track. So there's a couple of them already on the Chef's band list, but we did the one for Pearl Jam just the other day, and it turned out really, really, really good. Really proud of it. So that one should be good. So we called it 11, of course, because Pearl Jam's album was called 10. But if you go to the Chef's band tab on there for the playlist, you can check out some of the stuff. But we've done that one. We've got one working on right now that is my mind's blank. Seattle band, the dude that hung himself. Anyway, we did that one. That was a really hard one to do because trying to sing like him was very hard because he could reach 5 octaves and I cannot do that. That's an insane range of vocalists. Okay, let me read some of these comments. I need to head to Texas next year. Yeah, you do, Jerry. Jet Petty says, Solus. YouTubers Most Wanted is looking for a crime to solve, of course. Tally Girl. How do we hear your music? Tally Girl, if you go to my main page and go under the playlist, it's under Chef's Band. Thank you, Sandra. It turned out really good. I can't wait for y'all to hear it. Tawana, you as well. Yeah, Freddie Mercury hit 5 as well. There is no way the chef can hit anywhere close to Freddie Mercury. That guy was in a world of his own. Nirvana, yeah, we need to do Nirvana band. While I was gone out of town, I put it on a clip last night, but my buddy, Dirty from Dirty White Boy Productions, I was supposed to go to, but I couldn't because I was in Colorado. But he went out and met up with the old guy from Nirvana. So he got a little intro for me. Yes, Chris Cornell. There you go, Sharon. Chris Cornell. I couldn't remember his name off the top of my head. My brain is shot. I've been working my butt off all day. But yeah, Savannah, I'll let you know when it's out, and we'll get some of it on here. I got that song's finished. I just need to extract it from the computer that we record on over at the studio, which is not at my house, and I'll load it on here for you. If you try to do it through the internet and all, it doesn't come out as clean, so I need to actually extract it with a jump drive and put it on the computer. But Chef of the Insanes, yes, that sounds like a good name. I think I'll change the name. The name of the band is Knowledge of Proportion. We've actually been playing since '97. We had some local success in 2000, 2001, 2002, that era. But that's, of course, the same time when the rock and roll kind of died off. So I think if we'd have been 10 years earlier, we'd have done really well. But we were too young. Atlanta the Brave, how are you? Hadn't seen you in a while. Good to see you. Chef and the Insanes, your group? No, it's Knowledge of Proportion. Chef and Mr. Silva's favorite YouTuber to eavesdrop on. Oh, well, good. I'm glad Mr. likes to eavesdrop on the videos. All right, Jilly, thank you very much for stopping by. I think I'm delayed about 20 or 30 seconds, so I'm trying to catch them as they come through. So I think I'm over on I'm still over on the StreamYard site. I got to figure out how to go back to the other site. Lynn, BR, hey, how are you doing? So anyway, that trip to Colorado was great. I had a good time. We came back through Amarillo. I just posted that video the other day, I think a day or two ago. That botanical garden was awesome, and it was $5 for both of us to get in. So I don't know if you guys have ever been to Amarillo. Amarillo is a real desolate area. It's really flat. There's some canyons north of it, but it's just super flat, dry, arid climate. So finding a botanical garden out there was super cool because it was kind of a break from the monotony of coming from the mountains. I spent that night. I came down through all the way to Amarillo that night. So it was a long drive from the top of Colorado down to Amarillo. So it was good to break up the monotony and chill out there for a day. And while we were there, I think that's when I actually had it was in Wichita Falls is where I had the Impossible Burger. And I've used the Impossible fake meat before for events I do. The problem I found with the way they did it is they charred it too much. It had too much of a burn flavor. So they need to fix that before they bring that back out. Yes, I was in Amarillo by early morning. I think I got into Amarillo about midnight. And there was some big convention rodeo, something going on. So actually, it was hard to find a decent room. I was surprised because Amarillo has so many motels and hotels. But I finally found one out by the hospital. So all worked out. Were the Cadillacs in the ground? Yes, the Cadillacs are still in the ground. Well, it's good for Camo David to drop in. I appreciate you, Camo. I usually don't cuss on these streams, just on the wow factor on the videos. Throw a little over cussing in there for you. So I know you don't have any cussing on your channel. So Jet Petty try Herd Burger in Jacksboro sometime. They've been there for decades. Okay, I'll do that. I haven't been out to Jacksboro in several years, but I actually passed pretty close to there the other day. Yes, there's lots of hotels, Atlanta. That's right. When you, especially on the 40, when you get east of Amarillo, lots of hotels. Exactly right. Let's see here. Somebody set one of the Cadillacs on fire a few days back. No shit. I just through there a couple days ago or a week ago. So that sounds about right though. Those things have so much spray paint on them. I'm telling you, the spray paint's like it's like 2 inches thick. It's unbelievable. And you just paint over it, paint over it, paint over it. It's a pretty cool deal. Okay, let me get back to comments here. I love your sense of humor and your mannerisms. Oh, well, thank you, Sandra. I appreciate it. Is YouTuber's Most Wanted Lamont at large? Maybe so. Maybe so. Was your son on the trip? Yes, my son did go on the trip with us. He did go and had a good time. He stayed back at the condo when we went up to meet Eric and Tough Puff. Those are super cool people. I was really glad to get to meet them. They were awesome to meet in person. So anyway, that was the trip. It was a lot of fun. We did as much as we could. We only had 6-7 days to do everything. So that first night we left, we got into Trinidad, and my son's 17, and of course, the motel we stayed at had a dispensary in the parking lot, and I looked at 3 or 4 of the motels, and they all had dispensaries in the parking lot. It's the first town when you cross the border, so of course, my son was jonesing to try to find some roach or something in the parking lot, so I had to keep a leash on him, as you can imagine. But other than that, as far as I know, he didn't do any drugs, so that's good. That's good. I'm not big on drugs, so if you watch my videos, you know I like to drink. But other than that, I'm not a drug user, so I'm pretty against all that stuff. I think the legalization of marijuana. Well, when I drove through, let me put it this way: when I drove through Colorado Springs, I hadn't been through there in 6 years, I believe, and I could not believe how many homeless there were, how run down the city looked. It really just blew my mind how bad that area got, and that was where the first legalization of the medicinal came through. And I heard that Manitou Springs is even worse, and that was a really beautiful area out by Pikes Peak. So people that want to legalize, when you see it firsthand, it just you have to wonder. It's better just have the guy and go pick some up, and it's not just legal to everybody because it causes a big issue. I don't look old enough to have a 17-year-old. I am 43 years old. I have a 21-year-old daughter that I had when I was 21. She's almost 22 now. Let me get back to these comments here. Did Conky behave himself while he was gone? Well, I don't know about that. He was actually in a different position than when I left, and I'm pretty sure my cat kind of meowed at me that he might have tried to fornicate with the cat. So that's terrible. Terrible. I just can't believe he did that. Did you find Popeye's fast food and try the new chicken sandwich? Actually, I stopped at a Popeye's because my son was really craving one of those chicken sandwiches because of all the hype. And I stopped at 3 different ones, and none of them had the sandwich. So they are out of the sandwich. And after listening to the Bigot's story on Popeyes, I'm pretty glad that we didn't find one. But yes, I do like Popeyes. I like the rice. The rice is very tasty. It's kind of like boudin balls, just a deconstructed boudin ball. Yeah. Let's see what else we got here. Let me go back to the comments here. Your video with the Burger King taco made me end up having to go to Jack in the Box for greasy tacos. Yeah, the actual Jack in the Box tacos are way, way, way better. Once I ate it, it was crunchy because sometimes you go to Jack in the Box and the tacos are really well, they're soggy and greasy and nasty because they've been cooked for an hour or two. When I went to Burger King, I actually liked it. I said, man, this is good, the first bite. But then the inside just didn't have any flavor. It tasted like a vegetable protein. So I don't know. Burger King doing tacos is weird enough in itself. So I don't know. I'm kind of out on that. I'm not a big Burger King fan at all. Chef, you gave birth? Not since this morning. I dropped the kids off at the pond this morning. Okay. Virginia Copeland, how are you? Juan, how are you? We should try some kofta. See if I missed any comments here. My youngest high wire walked and juggled between them. When will I see the Black Bigot? I will see the Black Bigot in about 10 days, it sounds like. I'm looking forward to meeting up with him again. For those y'all don't know, I'm really good friends with Mr. Bigot. We get along really well and hang out and have good times. So always look forward to when the Bigot's coming back in town. See if there's anything else up here I missed. I think I caught all those. Strong's Adventure, how are you? How are you, Billy? Good to see you. Well, I usually don't live stream. I finally figured out how to use StreamYard and get everything lined up. And I'm just sitting at my kitchen table, so I need to fix a little stream room up or something. I do have some cool stuff I want to stream about. Some interesting fun facts about fast food joints, and we'll do that in a future stream when I get a chance to really get comfortable with this. Eric Farmer, how are you, buddy? That's who I saw when I was in Colorado. Very good guy. Really enjoyed my time hanging out with Eric. I talked about you a little bit earlier on this stream, Eric. Good guy, good guy. Oh, well, thank you, Sharon. Yeah, we have good times when the Bigot comes down. We have some good times for sure. I'm trying to get it where I can stream again on my mobile device. I need to get to 1,000 subs, so hopefully in the next month or two, I'll put out some crazy video to go viral, and I get my 1,000 subs, so we can go stream again all over town like we used to. That's the one thing about hanging out with the Bigot. It's fun to go do those streams where we're just kind of walking around and doing different things. Atlanta of the Brave, D-Dub uses it, I think. Yeah, it's still won't. I couldn't figure out how to make it let me do it because I don't have 1,000 subs. It kept telling me that my camera was already being used or something. I don't know, something crazy. Oh, well, thank you, Sandra. Appreciate it. We'll be doing some videos together soon. The video last year that was like the funniest video that he did. He was working with me. This is December. He took like 2-month break from YouTube, and it was really fun because that's when he got the costume that he was going to go be the security for the RTR. So I filmed that part when he was doing all that stuff, and it was hard for me to not laugh while he's ripping his jacket off and showing his security belt and flashlight and all. That was a really funny video. Okay, let's see here. 21 watching. Yes, got 21 watching. Juan Vega. You walking Journey of Lamont would be great. Trio live stream. Yeah, we did a live stream. If you go back and look at my live stream replays in my video tabs, you can see where me and Bigot and the Walking Journey did a stream together. And then Journey came back and we did one through the hoods of Dallas. That was a fun one. I couldn't stream anymore because they changed the rules, but he has video of that. And I think I did a little short clip while we were driving around. Then let's see here. The bar video, your first night was hilarious. It looked as if you see it vanished on me. Let's see. The bar video, your first night was hilarious. It looked as if you were really toasted. I probably was really toasted, Tawana. I was probably really toasted because, oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that's the night. You're probably talking about the video when Lamont was here, and I went to a quinceañera that night and got extremely toasted. And Mrs. Chef drove me over to where Lamont was, and we ended up going to dinner that night. So I was very toasted that night. On the Walking Journey, yeah, let's see. I think everyone here is subscribed. Yes, I think so. Well, thanks, Sharon. Hopefully we'll get that soon. I would love to be able to go live stream. One of the ideas I have when I get the 1,000 subs, I want to, of course, I'm not an e-beggar. I work and have money and stuff, but what I think would be fun to do, I'll get you guys' opinion. I think it'd be cool to just go into like an ethnic market with the phone and you guys live stream, send a super chat to what you want me to buy. So say you super chat $10, buy that octopus, then I buy the octopus. Whatever crazy shit y'all come up with, that will be on the video that night of what I cook. And I have to find a way to make all that taste and look right. So I think that'd be a lot of fun. I think you guys would enjoy it. I would enjoy doing it. It'd be kind of a challenge and it'd be a lot of fun. I think I hear the missus Chef here. Maybe so. Atlanta the Brave, you're not a new subscriber. You've been around forever and ever and ever. Okay, side chat. Isn't it odd that Chef doesn't have 25 cuz? I'm live streaming, Mrs. Chef. I figured out how to live stream. Yes, so Mrs. Chef ordered two beds from Wayfair on accident today. I don't know what I'm gonna do with 2 beds. So I guess we'll figure that out. She's on hold with them trying to cancel one of the beds. Dingo, here's my dog. Yes, anytime somebody comes to the door, the dog barks. Somebody puked on the couch. One of them damn kitties. That's nasty, Shrek. Jet Petty says, hello, Mrs. Sharon says, hello, Mrs. Chef. Yeah, sounds good. Do that. Yeah, I think it'd be fun. I think that would be cool for a super chat, not for profit or gain, but just something where you guys get to pick whatever you see in that crazy ethnic store. It could be an Indian market, Asian market, whatever. And you guys pick what I make for dinner. I think that would be a lot of fun. And I just show stuff, and if you guys say, yeah, I want that, and it's $10, and you super chat $10, I buy it, and we make it. Oh, shit. I didn't see it. Look all over for it. Sorry about that. I cost myself 10% because I couldn't find the damn coupon for Wayfair. Okay, so are we coming to California next year? I don't know. Next year's plans are a little up in the air. I'm trying to semi-retire next summer, so we'll see how that goes. I know for sure I'm going to go to Wisconsin next year. I need to see my dad's side of the family. I haven't been up there in about 20 years now. It's been a long time. So I need to go up and see some family. And I'll probably go to the Wisconsin Dells and Milwaukee. They live around the Madison area, so I haven't been up there in a long time. It's a real beautiful part of the country during the summertime, so that's for sure. I believe I'll be going to. I was thinking about going to East Coast this year, maybe California next year. So we're talking about going back to Savannah and that area because we really like that area a lot. I did California in 2016, did a big tour of that, and oh man, I got all this background noise. Anyway, So I'm thinking about going out to California probably sometime in maybe next year. I don't know. Maybe the year after. This year we did Vegas in the spring. So that's as close as I got this year. I did get to catch some spring training baseball. I always want to do that. So I got to go out to Arizona and catch a couple games, and that was a lot of fun. So good times. Yeah, Jerry, I can't fully retire. I got to keep doing stuff, but I want to step away from the everyday. Been doing this too long. And it's just time for a little bit of a break. So I do have land north by the Red River, so I'm probably going to build I got a barn up there. I'm thinking about doing a barn dominium, selling out my city house because the house prices are going for crazy amounts here in the Dallas metro area now. So I'm going to try to probably sell out, make that my permanent home, and do more traveling and less day-to-day operations. Let me see what I missed here. Yes, Eric, I do have a lot of family. But yeah, when I go to California, I love Southern California. The Bay Area gets a little bit crazy for me. Being from the South, it's kind of a culture shock a little bit. But we got loudness going on. I have to cut this short. But anyway, I like going to Southern California. I love San Diego area. It's probably my favorite part of California when I go. There's some great restaurants. San Diego's got a great restaurant scene. And it's not really talked about as much as San Francisco and the Bay Area. But awesome times in California. A little bit of the politics and all around the Bay Area gets a little crazy for me. I don't know. Some of that stuff just is so out there. But I know a lot of you people live out in California. I love the state. The politics a little crazy. Other than that, great state. People are nice, really friendly people in California. I know quite a few friends. I got some family out in LA too. I don't see too often. They're a little bit too uppity for me, but yeah, whatever. Trying to semi-retire every summer. Yes, Billy, semi-retire every summer. I do the same. I get a lot of downtime in the summer so I can do some stuff. That's why I do a lot of traveling. But Jerry says I'll try to fully retire every time I buy a lotto ticket. I bought one tonight. I think it's like 100 million or something. Okay, I want to come to the Northeast and make me tacos. Okay, Mateo might come to the Northeast. You know, there's one area of the country I've never been to. I've never been past Pennsylvania. So I've never been to New York. I've never been to New England. So that is definitely something I want to do. Just never have done it for some reason. Barn house. Yes, me too. Going to build one. Yes, the barn house. Barn dominium is awesome. YouTube was most wanted does not like that barn. I forgot. Yeah, he had an incident in the barn getting stuck. Yeah, that was a long night. Yes, barndominium sounds trendy, and that sounds cheap to me, and I'm cheap, so I want somewhere I can pay cash and be done with it. San Diego's the place to be. Yes, I agree. I really like San Diego. Yes, the taxes are going crazy here, Jet Petty. My taxes on my house went up incredibly the last couple of years. One of the big things that's happening here is a lot of people moving out of California, moving to Texas. So it's drove the housing prices way up, which is good for me because I want to get the hell out of the metro area. But the taxes have gone way up too. It's gotten really, really crazy. See, Jerry, yes, I'm from San Francisco, and as far as I care, since it can fall into the sea, I'm looking to escape the state as soon as I can. Yeah, I mean, it's just the politics in the Bay Area is just out of control. I mean, at some point there has to be somebody come in there in the political realm with some sense, you know. You can only let things go so far. Juan says, I asked you today about the hot sauce. You said there are many that are pretty mean, but what is the hottest one you ever tried? I don't know. I've tried so many. Being in the business, I need to really think about that. What is the hottest one I tried? The one I tried last night on that video about the tacos. Ooh, that thing burned my face off, that habanero one. There's just Lotto's a scam. Yes, Lotto is a scam. But I only buy one ticket, and if I win, I win. If I don't, there's $1, you know, $2, whatever it is. So we're going to Pennsylvania next year for a meetup. Oh, cool. Well, I might have to join you. Hello, aloha. Aloha, aloha. How are you? Good to see you. It seemed like you love the Florida Keys. Yes, the Florida Keys are nice. I do like the Florida Keys. I haven't been down there in a long time. I went to Florida. Last time I went to Florida was about 6-7 years ago, so it's been a while. It's time to go. Monterey is better than San Diego. Less traffic, more scenery. Yes, I agree, Silver Surfer. You know, one of the main things I really liked last time I went, I stumbled across just out of pure chance. I was going up the coast, up the 101 or the one, whatever it's called down south, and I ended up in Oceanside, and there was this market, and it was Thursday, and this market was awesome. I mean, absolutely awesome. Coolest market I've ever seen. They had every kind of food you can imagine. So if you guys get a chance, you're in California, in Southern California, and you want to go to a really cool foodie type adventure, go out there on Thursdays to Oceanside. Really, really awesome. Yes, actually, Eric, you're correct. My property taxes are like a second mortgage. I pay just about as much in taxes as I do for a mortgage payment. So it's insane. Let's see. Goodness, seeing you. Thank you. Chef, what you cooking? I'm gonna cook pretty soon, Mrs. Chef. All right, I gotta make dinner. This is a test. I really appreciate all y'all coming in here today. It's pretty awesome to see everybody and actually be able to live stream again for the first time in months. So we will do more of these. I gotta figure out how to get this back over to the YouTube side because right now I'm on the Streamlab side, so it's a little different reading the comments. They tend to disappear a little quicker. So, all right. Well, thank y'all for joining me. I appreciate you coming in, stopping by. Thanks for supporting the channel. I would love to have y'all, if y'all spread the word about the channel and we can get to 1,000 subs, I'll be able to go out and do some out and about streaming again, which will be a lot of fun. I really miss doing that. The last one I got to do was in Vegas before they changed the rules. That was back in March, I believe. So, all right, good times. We'll see y'all next time. Appreciate you stopping by. Take care, everybody.
Thank God I didn't have 20 more things.